Hello. Uh, this is the start of another day, another day in the life of Sherlock Holmes. So we just need to find a more detailed map using Holmes' precious what did he call his books and materials and everything. And and that thing that completely annoyed everyone, as Dr. Watson was quick to remind Sherlock. Anyway, I'll go in the database, let's say, and see what I can find out. Let's go to the coach. Ooh, it's kind of dark. There it is. Wow, he could fit everything in this little box? Ooh. He must have selected something, and then he knew he would work in a vanishing train case and added some maps. I'm joking. This is a game.
Now we have two maps. We must combine them properly.
Really? Here, I think. No. Maybe here. Yes.
Here it is. There is a side branch to the railway. Its first switch is located between Bridlington and Chesterfield stations. There is one more station to be visited. It is located between Chesterfield and Evesham, and there should be a side railway to the nearby quarry. There is a small section of a railway at the end of Evesham station.
But it didn't go through Evesham, did it? Okay. We have several tasks now. Examine the side railway branch that begins at the railway switch. Examine the side railway branch that leads to the quarry at the station located between Chesterfield and Evesham. Examine the side railway branch at Evesham. Okay, let's start with the railway branch that begins the railway switch. Forgive my English. Suddenly it became very stiff. Wow. Okay, what do you have here? A detailed railway map including all the branches in this district. Why didn't you pick that map from the beginning? My gosh. Okay. There are a number of recently used tools at Chesterfield Station. However, there are no signs of activity around this station. The Chesterfield Station master has been drinking. He was very drunk yesterday. A valuable insurance policy for a prototype known as the autonomous electricity generator. The Chesterfield Station master's report about the vanished train was full of errors and barely readable. I think I've already looked this up. Okay, there is a new character there. Wow! Okay. Station Master of Chesterfield. He has no name, apparently. The Chesterfield station master is addicted to alcohol. The hue of his face, and his nose in particular, can confirm this without any doubt. His wife takes good care of him in spite of this. He is lazy, distracted, and obviously not in a position to perform his duties well. Lucky you that you have a good wife. Station Master of Bridlington. The Station Master of Bridlington is fairly young. He tries to keep his uniform clean, and he is attentive to his duties. Fresh ink stains upon the fingers of his right hand indicate that this young man has been writing a great deal. It seems that he has almost completed his education, and this is his first serious position. Thomas Robinson. Robinson is a wealthy man who holds a high position in society, clearly indicated by his expensive clothes and golden ring. His Australian hat and crocodile shoes may allow us to deduce that he is a foreigner who travelled to England. Most likely he is here due to a business trip. Angry passenger. By this passenger hands and clothes, he appears to be a specialized worker. He has no baggage and is alone. He is not traveling nor on vacation with his wife. He takes the train on a daily basis to get to work and back. In this event, he should be accustomed with the railway and be familiar with the station and his regular fellow passengers. There's two people to meet, I guess. A station master of Eversham. This man is in his 60s and he has been married for a long time. The fresh spots of earth upon his sleeves reveal a passion for gardening. Ooh. His badge of Honorable Station Master reveals that he is a long-standing employee. All of this demonstrate his desire to live a quiet and stable life. Okay. It's important to read the character description, because when you're making up your mind who is the culprit, it's important to know these things. This is how you the character investigation we do whenever we talk to someone new is what makes this bios. So let's go to the first to the railway switch between Bridlington and Chesterfield. Let's see what we can find there. Hey Watson, you're so serious, Watson. Wow, he should be smiling. Okay.
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
Into the forest we go. No. It can't be all. Really? That was all there was to see? Really? Well, I can always come back here. Let's go to the next location then. this station here. Oh, he's not reading the Crime and Punishment anymore. He's reading the casebook, actually. Okay. He probably finished reading it. Who knows? Okay. New place to investigate. Oh. New character.
A funny character. He looks anxious.
And he is not an Englishman.
English. You can see in Agatha Christie's novels that English are very suspicious of foreigners. And they seem to notice it immediately. But anyway, I digress. So this guy acted very suspicious, and of course I'm going to go after him and try to find out stuff. And he's a pig. He throws his cigar stubs on the floor. Some people. Okay, let's see. And it's on.
This scent is familiar to me, but in order to recognize it, I must combine my associations into one picture.
Okay. Maybe this way. At least now I kind of know what to expect. think I found the position. No?
A greenish
Yay.
brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. Ricardo.
You already know the name of this man? Holmes, you amaze me.
No, Watson, I refer to the cigar. It is a Ricardo Turrent, a Mexican cigar of an excellent quality. Quite an expensive one, too.
Dr. Watson. Okay, what's there to see? Piece of burned paper.
This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs.
But there is this.
Apparently, there was a conflict between the Mexicans and the Chileans. A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. These ashes and cigar stubs are similar to the one that we found on the floor. Some of the stubs were recently smoked. There are others that appear fairly old.
That means that the fellow spent several days here. Judging by his clothes, he's hardly a traveller or a tramp.
Well concluded, my dear fellow. A man who smoked the Ricardo brand of Mexican cigar spent several long days at Doncaster Station.
Okay.
This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs.
Oh, really? Really, Sherlock? Okay. Let's investigate in the whole area. See, about that puzzle, there was the one before that I couldn't solve because I didn't understand how to fix it, and now I was able to do it on my own, which is awesome, I guess. Okay, nobody here? Okay, I'll do what Sherlock does best. Nose around. Horse racing magazines.
Newspaper articles on horse racing. Hurdle, steeplechase, and flat racing. He is a true enthusiast, Holmes.
People were addicted to this.
Newspaper...
Oh, racing ticket. Ha! Look at the stamp. Poor horsey.
Betting slips for horse racing. Betting slips for horse racing. The sums are quite impressive.
It can be an expensive vice. This man had probably used all his savings.
Wow. Addicted. One is drunk, the other is addicted to horse racing. The railway station company should look more into
A telegraph.
their employees, you know? Okay. Oh,
Holmes, look. There's a flooded area over here.
I believe that the flooded area might be worth checking.
okay. before I go there, let's go check. I'll just investigate. I think the waiting hall was where I was. There are two entrances to the waiting hall. Let's go to the luggage.
Railway post bags. This post bag belongs to the station master.
Cornwall Advocate Agency, Main Road, blah blah blah. In reply to your last warning letter, I wish to assure you that I shall soon honor all the latest installments that I need to pay according to my debts. Yours faithfully, Edward Duff. I think it's the horse racing addict.
The station master appears to have found himself in some financial trouble.
Why is that, really? 7 Alpine Street, Bradford, my darling, I ask you to trust me this time. I shall soon have more than enough money to repay the house mortgage. It's only a matter of days. You may continue living in the house without me, since that is your wish. Please know that I still care about you and hope that you will forgive me one day, despite all of the harm I have caused in recent years. Anything here? Anything else? No. Okay, let's continue the works. Ooh, there is the... But let's check this first. Oh.
Watson, would you like some tea?
No.
I don't believe this. So there was to it. Okay. Let's talk to the station master.
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. John Watson. We are investigating the case of the vanished train.
Is that so? Well, good day, gentlemen. I am Mr. Duff, the station master of this station. I'll be happy to help you in any way I can, but there's not much that I can tell you about last night.
Okay. Melancholy. He's depressed, so nothing surprising. Missing button. I think Wyatt left him. No watch.
It appears that you may be at risk of some flooding along the line here.
You mean that the whole bloody lake is at our feet?
Quite so. But it is strange, because according to my map, there should be a quarry here, and behind that, the lake.
How should I know? I only arrived here a few months ago.
And where did you work before that?
I was working in Nottingham, but I asked for a quieter place, so they transferred me here. Life is cheaper. I can't really complain.
Did any passengers leave or board the train last night?
No. I saw no one as usual. I reported the train's passage by telegraph, just the same as all the other nights.
I observe that you are a gambling man, Mr. Duff. You had hoped that your relocation to this small town might have helped ease your addiction, but it was not to be.
I beg your pardon? Addiction to what?
We found a number of horse racing tickets inside your office. Well, well, we all have our weaknesses. An expensive obsession, surely, for a station master.
It is none of your business. I occasionally attend the races with my colleagues. And anyway, that's my private life.
Who defensive, isn't he?
There was a gentleman of Mexican origin, I believe, in the waiting room. Did you notice him?
What? A Mexican? Here in the back of beyond? Are you quite sure about that?
Goodbye, sir. It is obvious that we cannot inspect the quarry. Instead, we can check the beach area around the flooded lake.
Oh, let's do some. Prototype has many customers. Doncaster. Telegram, flooded quarry. Fake train. Spare parts of handcar. Fake train. I'm getting the hang of this. Vanished earlier. The train never reached Eversham. Disappeared earlier and was faked by somebody using a handcar and spare train parts from Chesterfield Station. The train passed through Doncaster Station. The station master reported it. The train never passed through Doncaster Station. The station master lied and sent a false report. Perhaps he was bribed with the money he desperately needed. I think this is the most likely. Of course, you can change this at any moment. Let me see if there's anything else. Prototype has many customers. Special wagon. Ooh. Robinson's motive. The loss of the prototype will bring a lot of easy money to Mr. Robinson thanks to the insurance and multiple fraudulent exclusive contracts. I think it's more about this. Okay, now I need to investigate more. Okay, it won't let me. Okay, let's go to the beach there. Meanwhile, there is a large flooded area near the Doncaster station and Old Quarry. Expensive horse racing tickets, Mexican cigars. The suspicious man at Doncaster station was smoking Ricardo turned expensive Mexican cigars of excellent quality. He has spent at least the last few days there. And how the station master didn't see him, it's impossible. The station master of Doncaster is in a depressed state. He may be recently divorced owing to the mark left by the ring on his ring finger. His clothes are untidy and it appears that he finds his single life quite difficult. His master's watch is missing. It could be lost or stolen or even pawned if he is in desperate need of money. Okay, what's the new mission? Inspect the beach area around the lake. Examine the side railway branch at Eversham. I think I'll check that the next.
Here we are at the beach that is located near the quarry and Doncaster station. It doesn't look like a very good place to rest. These traces were made by a carriage. Look.
Oh, measurements.
Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here.
My gosh.
Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting. Nothing interesting here. 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 Nothing interesting here.
My gosh.
Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here.
There must be something.
Nothing interesting here. 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 The distance between the tracks is about 6 feet 7 inches.
Wow.
The vehicle pressed this stone into the ground. It would have been quite heavy. The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials.
The traces of the lake are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck with a base of around 6 feet 7 inches. Boat trips, cost of boat trips.
An advertisement for lake cruises. An abandoned gypsy caravan.
That looks like
This place was abandoned fairly recently.
Maybe this will be.
Observing the coastline and the moored boats, we are able to see that the lake's water level dropped. The lake has flooded the quarry. The dam was probably breached.
Las Zarpas.
A label with the name Las Zarpas.
Search archives. Las Zarpas label that was found at the beach near the lake. I need to look at this. Oh, there's nothing else to see here. Okay. Let's go back to the carriage and maybe do this researching so I can know what Las Zarpas is. Has to be here.
My search should be focused upon the name Las Zarpas.
The Las Zarpas barges are leaders in heavy goods transportation. The Las Zarpas label belongs to the Mexican consortium Caracal, who covers shipping, electricity services, and mining.
Here it is.
I didn't notice I could just hit R2. Mexican Oh, things are getting intricate. The Mexican had recently utilized barges at the lake, probably to transport something very heavy. Okay. Let's go see. Just want to, oh, back. I just want to make sure I'm thorough.
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
This road should go in the same direction as the railway.
Yeah, let's go to Doncaster. Let's open this logbook, see what we have to do next.
This railway branch should lead to the quarry. Let us take a look. The rail is rusted and looks old, but the railway is still usable. The switch is rusted, but it still works. The rail is... The rail...
Okay.
The railway ends here. That is strange.
Flooded quarry. Could be sunk, cannot be sunk. The train cannot be sunk in the flooded quarry because the old railway is missing some trail. The train could have been sunk. I think this makes more sense. Okay, what's left to do? Examine the side railway branch that begins the railway switch. Okay. I think I have an idea now what I have to do. Sometimes it's in the details. Have to go as far as there is a thing. There's maybe Doncaster. I'm getting there. It's just I think it's this way that we have to go. What about the other side? And Sherlock. Oh, here it is. I think we just really. I have the memory of a fish sometimes. Okay. Wow. Okay, let's... No. What about the other side? Yeah. What about that? I'm getting a little bit stuck, but this is how it works. It's there must be something to do here because it's...
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
Oh. Ah.
Mines. This is interesting. It would be quite possible for someone to redirect the train towards the mines.
See? But I've seen this sign. Why I never thought about looking at the bloody sign. Crime and Punishment. I love that he's reading this book sometimes.
Here are the mines, Holmes. They appear to be abandoned.
Really, Watson? Take measurement. At least now I know what measurement he wants.
The distance between the tracks is about 4 feet 8 inches. A lightly loaded vehicle came this way. There is a wooden beam lying on the rails. A small vehicle with wooden beams went down this way.
This mine has completely collapsed, Holmes.
It is curious, but to be truthful, I am not entirely surprised.
It's difficult to follow you, Holmes.
Someone removed these screws, most probably to take down the rails. A few feet of the rails have been dismantled.
Watson, You look, but you do not see.
This is an unusual kind of paper, stiff and dry. It was used for a specific purpose. Let us look inside. Sawdust. I am almost certain it is a... Watson, could you assist, please? Do you have your pistol? Good. Fire at this package.
Dynamite.
Oh my gosh. Concealment. I think that's the more. Mine guards.
This box must be the safe. Let's open it.
I love this.
The Mexican company Caracal and the Chilean Barcazas both want to buy the mines. I need more information. Perhaps Mycroft could help.
Oh, now Mycroft is important. Instructions that will go to the personnel. New instructions to all we call security personnel. We inform you that representatives of the Barcazas group are granted free access from now on. This company is the future owner of the mines. Also, starting from today, a no trespassing rule is upheld against any representative of the character. Contract of sale has been cancelled. Do not provide any explanation.
Yes, Watson. We should certainly speak with him.
Okay, this seems like a good place to pause. Thank you for watching. I'll continue our little investigation and see what else there is there to find. Apparently, I don't know, they hid the train inside this mine, or they dismantled the train and blew up the mine so we would think it isn't there. I don't know. It's getting very intricate. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.